Hello everybody and welcome back to Games for Dads. Okay, another amazing new card, another amazing deck test. The DSV Limiting Factor. Absolutely awesome card that was released yesterday, I think. And it is really good. It's a limited legendary. On the play, your Deep Oceans and Monsters of the Deep cards, wherever they are, gain plus 24 power until played. Really like the sound of that. And on the return, your Fabulous Fish and Prominent Peters cards, wherever they are, gain plus 10 up permanently. So many different combinations to do with this one. I didn't want to do another fish deck, so I've gone with a super cool Deep Ocean deck, and I really like it. And actually, a little bit expensive on the energy for the league, but it is really good. So let's have a look at the deck. That brand new card, like I said, DSV Limiting Factor. Quite good on the energy, 4 and 37 power there. Let's have a look at the next few cards. In fact, this one is a cool card. It's a limited legendary, 9 for 70, the Black Sea Devil. Ooh. On the play, if played between two Deep Ocean cards, your cards in hand gain plus 30 permanently. Really, really good. Do like that one. Grenadiers, 5 for 25. Just a limited card, this one, but it's actually really good. I wasn't sure about it at the beginning, but playing this deck a couple of games, I've liked it a lot. On the play, if your deck contains 8 or more Oceans of Sea cards, which it does, those cards, wherever they are, lose minus 5 power until played, which is a bit of a shame. But this card gains plus 70 permanently, and that's why I like it. If you can get him around 3 times, or even twice, but if you get him around 3 times, he's an amazing card. Grenadiers. The Ghostfish, look at that picture, awesome. 7 for 40, epic limited card on the start. Your opponent's non-Oceans of Sea cards in hand lose minus 3 until played. A little bit annoying for your opponent there. And on the play, your Deep Ocean cards, wherever they are, gain plus 25 power for 2 turns. Another awesome card, that one. Really like that one. It also fits in perfectly into this deck. Okay, let's keep going. Another Deep Ocean card, Crystal Jelly. You probably know this one from our Feisty Fish deck. 8 for 82. A limited legendary. On the draw, your Oceans of Sea cards, whatever they are, cost minus 1 energy until played. Quite useful. We'll keep the energy cost down a little bit on this deck. Siphonio 4. Weird picture. 3 for 8. Limited epic card on the draw 4. If your opponent's random cards in hand lose minus 15 power until played, and this card gains plus 60 until played. Really good. So basically he is 3 for 68. Really good card. In fact, he's more than that because your opponent's going to lose at least 30 points, I would say. Viper Fish, 7 for 49 on the play. An opponent's random card in hand loses minus 49 permanently. Quite a bit of damage in this deck, actually. It is really good. Plays really nicely as well. Anglerfish, another awesome picture, 6 for 62. Quite an old card, this one, actually. Limited legendary on the draw. This card gains plus 50 this round. Shame it's not permanent, but still you're going to get 50 this round. So it makes him 6 for 112. Really good. And an opponent's random card in hand loses minus 50 power this round. Awesome card, actually. Really good. The Giant Devil Ray, 6 for 55. If your deck contains the Devil 15, which actually it does, your Deep Ocean cards, whatever they are, gain plus 22 until played. And that's such a big buff. It is definitely worth putting the Devil in. I know the Devil locks himself up, but he's actually not a bad card either. We'll look at that one a little bit later. Ghost Shark, 6 for 42. On the draw, if your deck has 4 or more Deep Ocean cards, well, we've got well more than that. This card gains plus 6. No, not this card. You gain plus 6 permanently. Quite nice. 6 for 42. 6 points per turn from that one. But he will get all these cool buffs as well. The Brittle Stars, another amazing picture. So 7 for 69. Just a rare card, this one. On the draw, 5 random cards in either player's hand lose minus 6 until played. Don't really like that bit of fit. And on the draw, if your deck has 4 or more Deep Ocean cards, all cards in your opponent's hand lose minus 6 until played. So a bit 50-50 on the first part, but the second part really good. And again, he will get all these mega buffs for the Deep Ocean cards. Sea Cucumber. On the draw, your cards in hand gain plus 2 permanently. Well, we'll take that. Not bad at all. Just a fusion card, that one. Stingray. Your cards in hand gain 18 at this turn. Well, he is cheap to play and he does get all the other buffs, so he's definitely worth putting in this deck. Nice card. The Stingray, the Firefly Squid. On the return, your deep ocean cards, wherever they are, gain plus 13 until played. And again, this card is going to get all those deep ocean buffs. There's loads of deep ocean. In fact, no, that's not a deep ocean card. What am I talking about? He won't, but your deep ocean cards will until played. Never mind. Confusing myself. Trieste, I wasn't sure about this one, but if you look at the return function, I'm not going to bother reading the first two. It's only the return we're interested in. On the return, your deep ocean cards, whatever they are, gain plus 22 until played. And that is actually the strongest function on that card. It's really good in the fish deck for the play function, really good on the around the reef deck on the draw function, but it's best in a deep ocean deck. Really good card. Love it. Very good. Here is the Devil 15, 6 for 67, limited legendary. This card used to get a huge amount of play, and it's really good if you are playing an overlock deck, but it works in this deck. On the draw, this card docks permanently, but 4 random cards in your hand cost -2 energy permanently, which is good. And 4 random cards in your hand also gain plus 20 permanently. Not the greatest card, but don't forget you're putting him in the deck to get that massive 26 buff on all your deep ocean cards. So definitely worth having. The Devil. A Tidal Wave. I wasn't going to include this one, but actually to make this deck really rock and roll, you do need Tidal Wave. On the return, your Oceans of Sea cards, whatever they are, gain plus 25 power and cost plus 1 energy until played. And it's because of Tidal Wave, you can't really get away with playing this card in this week's league. But if you swap Tidal Wave for another card, then you could, but it's going to be nowhere near as strong. And of course, this guy has changed Oceans and Sea all on his own, single-handedly. John Ernest Wally Keeley. On the play, if this is the only history card in your deck, your Oceans of Sea cards, whatever they are, gain plus 16 power until played. He is an absolutely stunning card for a blue Oceans and Sea deck. Anyhow, let's go and check out this deck. We're going to go and play a game in the casual arena. Good thing with the casual now is that we do get loads of cool different decks and some really cool players in there as well. Lots of people seem to be playing casual, which is really good. Trying out different new decks. See if we can find a game. We don't want a league game. Let's try again. And it looks like we got a game. Wolfshawn 4, nice name with your little moon avatar there. Okay, here we go. This deck not too difficult to play. There are a couple of things you do need to remember though. You do want to try and get Black Sea Devil in the middle of 2 deep ocean cards. So I think we can do it here actually. Yeah, just that was lucky. 2, 2, 4. Oh, hello. Paleontology. Okay, we all know how good Paleontology is. And it looks like he's got a really good deck as well. He's got Yarnornis out right at the beginning there. Nice deck, Wolfshawn. The thing about casual is you can run into some really, really big hitting decks. But got a lot of faith in this deck. I've played a few different versions of it. And this is the version I finally settled on. Like I said, I was trying to make it for the league. But to make it really powerful, did have to include that Tidal Wave card. There it is in the middle. And it kind of makes the energy a little bit suspect at the beginning. Towards the end of the game, you're okay. But look, we've only got 23 energy at the moment after 2 turns. So we've been using 20 energy a turn, which won't stack up in this week's league. But the rest of the cards, really, you can play them almost in any order, really. There's nothing you need to be holding. Nothing that you really, really have to panic about. So the key here really is to try and get the highest score each turn. This deck will get stronger, by the way. I will give you the deck code a little bit later. Let's see how we get on. I'm not too confident there. It's that devil card. He's going to give us a little buff. And, the only downside with the devil is because it's 4 random cards, he can hit that permanent energy saving on himself. We're doing all right here. We're holding our own still. Looking good. Yeah, the devil, so he can hit himself there. He saves himself 2 energy, but then he's locked up permanently, which is a little bit of a downside. So that DSV limiting factor, obviously you do want to try and get around as often as you can. Viperfish is great. I'm going to put him in the M box because Viperfish is good in that first box. Oh, We are now falling well behind. Well played, Walsh Sean. Walsh Sean. I wonder if his name's Sean Walsh. 116 behind. Can we get back? Can we get back? There's that Black Sea Devil card again. That is a really useful card. I do like that permanent buff. 649. The only downside is we're buffing up the devil here. But never mind, because don't forget that is a permanent. Oh, why did he only play one card? Well, Sean, you got destroyed there. Wow. What happened there? Okay, 2-0. Wow. Okay, I think I'm going to play another game now. I'm not sure what Wolf Sean was up to. I think he thought he was going to win that. A bit confident by him. Let's see what he does now. 501. I don't know what he was doing there. Interesting. 451 against 351. This deck is now starting to get really strong, actually. Don't think it's as good as Fish. Certainly not as good as Feisty Fish version 3. And version 3 works really nicely in this week's league. But this deck is really good. You do want something a little bit easier to build than the Fish. This is not a bad deck. Not a bad new players deck either, because the limited legendaries in here have all been around for a while. Crystal Jelly is in popular demand at the moment because of Fish. But the other limited legendaries, not too bad to get. And Ultra Fusion, well, if you can craft it, good news. Let's keep going. 506. Look at this. I think we're going to win this 3-0. Wow. Wolf Sean. Wow. Okay, we are definitely going to go and play one more game. That was really easy. I was expecting that to be a bit of a struggle. Not sure if he had the greatest paleontology deck, to be fair, but never mind. Do like your card back. So 1-0. Well, not 1-0. You know what I mean. One game to the Fish. No, one game to the deep ocean. Got Fish on the brain. Okay, let's go and play one more. Well, let's go into casual again. So yeah, I do really like this DSV limiting. I'm going to try it with some of the other options as well, because it's quite a versatile card. Full Happy. That is a nice name. Hello, Full Happy. Nice to see you. And welcome. Welcome, welcome. My memory bank's getting full up by the looks of it. Deck code, by the way, ARUZF7. Hello. Nice to see you. So, Giant Devil's not a bad one. 288. So, not too bad. Again, that's 19 energy we've used there. So, again, it's too much for the league, unfortunately. But probably when there's a bit more energy in the league, it could be good. Definitely good in casual. Definitely good in casual. Really good. A nice Plant Life deck he's got here by the looks of it. Plant Life really good this week. Seen a lot of people playing Plant Life in the league, actually. It's quite energy efficient. Like, he's got 30 energy. We've got 23. There's that limiting factor. I'm guessing that's a boat, the DSV limiting factor. Not sure what the DSV stands for. Something ship vessel, maybe? I don't know. Do let me know if you know what DSV means. Nice deck you've got here. Full Happy. Full Happy, happy. I'm so happy. Oh, and there is the Devil. Quite nice and early, I guess. Not sure getting the Devil early or not actually makes much difference. You just need him in your deck. Let's get Black Sea Devil in the middle there. Like, good. Could almost call this an evil deck, really. There's one. How many Devil cards is there? Quite a few. You could maybe do that Devil buff. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh, only 3 Devil cards. Okay, 1-0. This deck's doing really well so far. Do like the look of it. What have we got next? Let's go 1, 2. And Firefly Squid looks good. 3, 2, 2. Not bad at all. 308. Wow, can this deck win 2 games? 3-0 and 3-0. I'd be really impressed, actually. Like I said, I've made a few changes to it, and I put in Tidal Wave, which kind of tipped the balance a little bit. The few games I played earlier on with it, it wasn't quite so strong, but Tidal Wave, really, really good boost. And that Tri-S card also, there he is. 3, 6, 7. Full Happy is going quite nicely. Deck code did I give you? ARUZF7. You do fancy giving this deck a run? Or we might lose this round now. I was getting too confident. Well played at full happy. That is good. 44 behind. What have we got? Oh, we got a few big cards. But look, they're nowhere near as big as the fish get, are they? But we can still get nearly 600. What do we get? Oh, we're not. 472. I'm not sure if that's going to be enough. What's full happy going to get? I bet he beats us here. Come on, full happy. I love your icon, by the way. Oh, he's having a think. Why is he humming? I've played my cards. Have I not pushed? No, I've pushed end turn. What's he humming about? Oh, he was humming whether he was going to win or not. Oh, that was so close. No wonder he was humming. Oh, sorry about that. So close, I agree. Sorry. Wow. I wonder why he was zooming. I think he was probably thinking he might be winning or losing. I don't know. Right, now let's get John round. Let's get some buffs on our cards. Make them a bit stronger. 3-3-0. Do like this deck. A little bit different to the fish deck. Not super duper strong, but it's definitely playable and definitely good. And that new card is definitely a good card to add to your collection. Definitely one of the better limited legendary cards, certainly in Oceans and Sea, because you can use it in quite a few different decks. I do love that Black Sea Devil card though. That is a great card. You can really only play it though if you've got a few Deep Ocean cards in your deck, but it's definitely worth it. Maybe we can try a combo Oceans and Sea deck. Look at that, 608, and they're all going to get another 30 buff. That is great. Really good. Oh, he's got a good score as well. I think we're definitely going to lose this one. We're not too far behind, but we are behind. But the next arena is Oceans and Seas, so we will get a little bit of a buff there. Well played, full happy. Oh, and Tidal Wave and Grenadier. Oh, that's going to be a big card. Look at that. Okay, we've got a good score here. Go on, get out. 822. Wow, I'm happy with that. And that's without playing Tidal Wave again. I was going to play Tidal Wave. Wow, that was a good game. Another game. 777. What a score. 2 games, 3-0. Really good deck. Do I like it. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with some more super cool decks. But in the meantime, have fun. Enjoy Q. Take care. And we'll see you soon.